Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and my podcast. I am Turquoise. I want to make some amends for some inaccuracies I may have made about gay rights. Yes, sirree. I live in California, I live in the United States, and I've been very upset and very adamant lately about my intensive outpatient program covertly discriminating against me and attempting to discourage me from having gay feelings for a woman there. And I've been proclaiming on some of my videos that I live in the state of California. That's true, I do live in California. And it's true that that I'm gay, that I'm bisexual. However, I was saying that California recognizes gay marriage, and my roommate just told me that the United States recognizes gay marriage, but California may not. He was looking at his voting material to vote for election day, and he told me that, and I said, well, gay marriage is recognized in the United States, but not in California, not yet. So that's, maybe I told something that wasn't quite accurate. I asked AI a question. That still doesn't give the intensive outpatient the moral right, even if legal, that still doesn't give the intensive outpatient the moral right to mess with me the way they did with my relation with Olga. I still think what they did and how their attitude was wrong and unconscionable. I'm looking at my email right now. I don't know if AI I asked answered the questions that I asked accurately. It says that the probability the answer is correct is 95%. And I asked the question, California laws about gay rights. And I'll say this. I'll just read this. Also, California does not favor conversion therapy, which is attempts by professionals to try to change someone who's gay or homosexual or bisexual or trans or any other orientation that is not traditionally man-woman intimate relations or marriage. Down here at the bottom, they said that California does not favor or banned conversion therapy against minors. And I wish it would also ban conversion therapy against adults, because I'm a 57-year-old woman, and I still don't think that the IOP had a moral right, if not a legal right, to discourage me from having gay feelings or having a gay relationship with another client if that was to happen. And it wasn't, because they told me she was straight. But suppose she had been gay and we had decided to have a relationship and they had tried to discourage it, it still would have been wrong, and that would have been overt if they tried to. But I think they covertly were trying to discourage us, and they ruined our friendship. They basically ruined it by frightening us out of it, which I mentioned in another video. But if you've seen those videos and you saw me talking about gay marriage being recognized in California, now I don't know if this is accurate information, but it says according to AI. Now maybe I should try and get some more accurate information. But here it says California has been at the forefront of LGBTQ plus rights in the United States. California has enacted numerous laws to protect and promote the rights of gay individuals. Here are some key aspects. Marriage equality. California legalized same-sex marriage in 2008. Now that sounds like Obama's time. With the California Supreme Court ruling in marriage cases. Although Proposition 8, a ballot initiative that sought to ban same-sex marriage, was passed later that year, it was ultimately ruled unconstitutional by the U.S. Supreme Court in 2013. So I don't know if the U.S. Supreme Court overturned it or just ruled. I'm not sure how these things work, but there are people fighting against these oppressions against LGBTQs like myself. Non-Discrimination Laws. California's Fair Employment and Housing Act prohibits discrimination based on sexual orientation, gender identity. There's laws and policies. Gender identity protections allows individuals to change their gender marker on identification without undergoing surgery. I like that. Healthcare access. Now, I like this one. Healthcare access. California law mandates that healthcare providers, that should include mental health providers, where I was treated at the IOP, cannot discriminate against patients based on sexual orientation or gender identity. This includes access to necessary medical treatments for transgender individuals. So, yeah, I could probably still bust them, but their treatment of me and Olga was under the radar. It was covert. It was undetectable, really. It was basically an attitude I was picking up. And I did call it out, and they called me paranoid, and I said maybe I am, but I don't like the way you're dismissing me when I'm dealing with heartbreak, when I'm dealing with confusion, when I'm dealing with just at least being friends with her. And when she basically stonewalled me that last week, I knew I couldn't even call it out anymore. They were going to just dismiss me again and call me paranoid. So, okay, there's youth protections, California laws protecting LGBTQ plus youth from bullying and harassment in schools. Now, I don't know how that's working out. I hope the schools are getting better. And conversion therapy ban in 2012 for minors. So I guess parents can't send their kids to conversion therapists or religious practitioners. So I do wish this would apply to adults too, not just minors, because there are adults that are, there's a term, Baker acting in Florida, adults that are being mandated to get mental health treatment against their will. There's dependent adults too. It should be an adult protective services issue if an adult is being converted against their will, or being attempted at conversion against their will. So pardon me if I wasn't too accurate in my testimonies, but I still testify and I still state very staunchly and very adamantly and very strongly that nothing gives anyone the right, especially mental health care, in my case, to discourage anyone from being gay or from acting gay. I think gayness should be treated like traditional relationships. They would have had my back, and they would have been there for me, and they would have given me some support if it had been a heterosexual crush. If it had been a heterosexual friendship, a friendship with a man, they would have been by my side in a heartbeat. Because I saw how supportive they were when I saw couples, when I saw straight couples in the program. I saw one couple, they were getting couples counseling. I had a crush on a male staff member a decade ago when I went there before, and I got counseling on how to deal with it. And that's how I know the difference. And the male staff member was still there now, but he accepted me, and he knows that I'm gay. I think he was the only person. That was another way I was able to tell the difference. He was the only staff member that still accepted me and treated me like he always did before I came out there. So I know something's wrong there, no matter what laws are enacted or otherwise not enacted. And I still believe that you can discriminate covertly, and that should be stopped as well. That should be called upon and stopped. So if there are any intuitives out there, or people that believe in vibes and energy and just have a bad feeling in general, no matter what they believe in, I hope they can step up and call it out and not support these organizations. Get out of there. Stop having treatment there. If you're strong enough, go elsewhere for treatment. Maybe even open up some treatment facilities that accept government insurance and that support and embrace LGBTQs. And I don't mean by just accepting them and hoping they change. I mean accepting them and working with them no matter what sexual orientation or gender orientation they are. It is a God-given right. It is a higher love given right. No matter what you believe in, it is a right. Healthcare is a right. Mental health care is a right. We all have a right to it. We all have a right to quality health care. We all have a quality to equal health care and equal mental health care, no matter what we are. Take care. Tomorrow is Monday, another week out of the IOP. Phew.